It's time to take it to the max!
We are gathered here today to remember the life of NXT. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, NXT 2.0 sucks. It's Thursday night, and you know what that means. Welcome to Max Wrestling episode 352, aka The Cap and Mo Show.
Cap and Mo Show, Jesus Christ, way to burn the crap out of NXT.
Oh yeah.
Fucking shit. I mean, yeah, it was pretty bad.
That'll lead me into my first question in a little bit, but so, this is your captain speaking, along with LFA Moses Marquez, top of the morning.
Top of the morning.
Obviously, this week, we're reacting to War Games. Also, WWE dropped their balls once again on Liv Morgan. And CM Punk goes right for Long Island's jugular, but we'll get into all that very soon. Because you know what's first, it's This Week in Wrestling History. December 3rd, 1991, Hulk Hogan regained the WWE Championship from The Undertaker at Tuesday in Texas. Hogan was then stripped of the title the following day, and it aired on the 7th. It was stripped due to the controversy of how Hogan regained it, and to the controversy of how Taker won in the Survivor Series. He was stripped of the title, and then later on Ric Flair won it at the Rumble.
What the fuck? All right, I guess.
Yeah, a glorified house show, I guess.
Well, that's all in and out, or in your houses were, so.
Yeah. Also on the 3rd of December in 2006, I'm very, very sorry to remind you all of this. WWE, ECW, December to Dismember.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Moving on. Also on December 3rd, 2016, Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Samoa Joe on a special episode of NXT in Osaka to become the second two-time NXT champion.
Good show, good match.
Excellent times. The golden age of the Black and Gold brand.
Oh yeah, where it's like they couldn't do wrong. We swear they couldn't do wrong.
No, and they didn't.
They almost never did, no. They were smart about a lot of stuff, and oh god, the good old days.
And now we're here.
You alright?
December 4th, 2016 at TLC, the Wyatt family's Bray and Randy Orton defeated Heath Slater and Rhino for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and Alexa Bliss defeated Becky Lynch in a tables match for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
I don't remember none of that shit, but alright.
No, I kind of remember the main event, AJ defending the WWE title against Ambrose. But I don't really remember the pay-per-view. I remember Bray and Randy winning the tag titles, actually, because they freebirded it with Luke Harper, Brody Lee.
I vaguely remember Randy's run in with the Wyatts. So
yeah, all part of the plan.
Sure.
December 5th, 2004. On my 14th birthday, the event that made me a TNA fan was Turning Point, main evented by one of the greatest steel cage matches of all time, as AMW defeated Triple X with Elix Skipper walking the top of the cage.
What the fuck? All right. Hey, I mean, I'm going to tell you this right now. I've been seeing random Joe clips, and I'm like, I need to start going back and watch old school TNA.
Oh, you ain't seen the Skipper cage walk?
No.
So literally, I think it was Chris Harris just literally sat on top of the cage facing the ring. Elix Skipper walks from one corner to the other, and then Hurricane ran his ass off the top of the cage into the ring.
Oh!
Fuck.
Oh, boy.
Absolutely nuts.
Envisioning that in my head.
And they didn't even have, like, girders on top of the cage. It was literally just the thin cage. And he managed to walk across a whole side.
Crazy McBastard.
And that was only one of the spots in that match. It was crazy. December 6th, 2004, in WWE's iconic first ever women's main event, Lita defeated Trish for the Women's Championship on Raw. The same night, Triple H was forced to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship after a controversial triple threat match with Chris Benoit and Edge. The title was later reclaimed by Triple H, of course, at New Year's Revolution.
And Edge? What the fuck? All right. I mean,
I don't remember that match either.
yeah, me. I'm about to say.
I don't even remember
If you say
Triple
so.
H vacating the title. I remember him winning it in the Chamber match, but I don't remember him vacating the title.
I don't remember none of any of that shit.
Just like 2003, 2004, Triple H was always World Heavyweight Champion, whatever.
Yeah, that part I remember.
Yeah.
I was walking around with the big gold belt all the time. Like, bro, can you let anybody else know? Okay.
My belt.
This is mine.
Love this moment. December 7th, 1997, after being ordered to defend the Intercontinental Championship by Vince McMahon, Stone Cold handed the title to The Rock before dropping him with a stunner, and the following week throws the belt into the, let me fucking get this right, Piscataqua River.
I beg your who wouldn't?
Yeah, exactly. The Piscataqua River.
Sure. Okay.
But he threw the belt
right.
into a pissy river.
The Pissy River. You got it, pal.
I'm guessing that's maybe, yeah, is it that when they changed to the thin Intercontinental title? Or did they bring back that classic design a little bit? Because that would be a good way to bring in a new design. You guys throw the old one in the river.
What belt was it?
The one they threw into the river.
The Rock had the one that they have, or not the one they have. I was gonna say the one they have now, but yeah, the one like the Miz had brought back, like the big one, the one that like Warrior had won.
Yeah.
They got rid of that one and then brought the oval shape.
Yeah, is that when it happened? When they brought in the oval shape? Because that would be a perfect way to do it.
I believe that's exactly how they did it.
Yeah, it rings a bell. Triple H and Rock feuding over the oval title.
It does, and a lot of people don't remember that. They don't remember the IC title feud.
Oh, that was
So
classic.
it's like, it was. I mean, especially promo wise. But I mean, when most people, at least from my experience of talking to them, when you bring up a conversation of Rock and Austin, the immediate thing they go to is WrestleMania,
Yeah.
where they had the whole killer intro, the whole killer video package with fucking Limp Bizkit in the background and all that shiz.
Yeah, well, it kind of felt like Austin didn't have the time to feud with the Rock. Yeah, you can have the IC title. I don't give a shit. I'm going after the WWE title.
Right, I'm out of here.
Okay, today in wrestling history, there's a lot of big title changes, so I'm just going to run through them. 1975, Jack Briscoe defeats Giant Baba for the NWA World title. 2001, Chris Jericho defeats The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night to become the WCW champion and the first ever undisputed champion at Vengeance.
Happy at San Diego Sports Arena.
That's 20 years old today.
God damn.
2003, Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Hiroshi Tenzan to win his first IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
Just before my time, but good stuff.
Yeah, at Battle Final. 2017, at Cage of Death, Nick Aldis defeated Tim Storm to win his first NWA World title. And 2018, Kota Ibushi defeated Hiroki Goto for the Never Openweight Championship.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of title changes on today in history, and not many birthdays either. So, December 3rd, Super Crazy turned 48. Apparently, I share my birthday with Larry Zbyszko, who turned 70 this year on December 5th. On the 7th, John Moxley turned 36. Hope to see him back very soon. Reno Scum's Lust of the Legend was 40. Sunny turned 49. I'm sure she did some kind of discount on Skype. On December 8th.
I'm sure of it.
Also on December 7th, classic Max fans will appreciate this. It was the birthday of Mr. fucking Hughes, who turned 57.
Nice.
On December 8th, Jimmy Rave turned 49, and I hope he had a great birthday because he's had a year from hell. Fucking heartbreaking seeing him. Also today, happy 53rd birthday to Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, now, first question. Did you watch War Games?
Okay, so I watched it after it aired. Okay, so it was Sunday. I think I was riding the football high, and on top of that, I really had gotten into doing some other work. I'll be truthful with you, and then I was like, okay, well, the boys watched it. Rob's even telling me to check it out, so I'm like, let me go check this thing out. And So it opened with like the women's War Games match, and I was like, this went way too long. I mean, like, I think it was like 30 minutes or just about 30. No, I think it went over 30 minutes, and I was like, dude, you could have cut that fucking match straight in half. It felt so weird. I don't really get. I mean, I get why the baby faces won, but I mean that is the point of War Games. You know what I mean? The baby faces are meant to normally go over. You know what I'm saying? But like they don't do it the right way, so I don't want to give them no motherfucking credit. So I mean, it just. Let's see. I didn't mind Cameron. Actually, you know what? Duke Hudson and Cameron Grimes was actually pretty good. I mean, the guy followed everything Cameron Grimes told him. That's what exactly I'm going off of. I'm giving him no more credit than that. I do not understand how people, by people I mean these fucking NXT marks, or paid marks, if you will, how they fucking love Imperium so much. They've been around for fucking ever. You know what I mean? I get how that was supposed to go. That was meant to, you know what I mean? I set up the fucking gimmicks and whatever. Yeah. But I mean, like, that was kind of like a dumb match to begin with. I was more like, oh, you should just keep it on fucking MSK, but you know, they don't listen to their fucking fans, so who gives a rat's ass? What the fuck else is on that guy? The men's War Games match was fine. I wouldn't want to say fine. I enjoyed it. I had fun. You know what I mean? It was God, I don't want to say a drag, but it's like going into this thing, the dynamic is the fucking heels or the young kids. And then they fucking won. And it was like, what? So when like I've been seeing all over the internet was, this is called passing the torch. I'm like, no. Passing the torch is like, you know, putting guys over and doing this and that. I said, passing the torch is having Braun win the first time he went against Ciampa. You know what I mean? Having this feud between fucking Kyle and fucking Giant Edge. I really hate saying his name. You know, happened a lot fucking sooner. But all this shit, it just, some of it was fun. The action was good. That's what I want to fucking say. The action was good, but the logic and the storytelling.
Yeah, I mean, we should have known all along, like when we were predicting it, that they were just gonna. I hate using the B word, but bury the old guys and push in this new young era of green shit.
That's what I said, baby. Out with the old, in with the new.
Well, out with the old, in with the green.
I mean, yeah, fuck, for crying out loud. Tony D'Angelo, brother, man, why are you here? Why are you on my television? Because that's what I don't fucking understand. He's terrible. He's literally greener than goose shit. I haven't seen anybody so green get so much scream time on NXT. I think the last time, who was? Oh my god! It had to be like when like Seth and Big E were on NXT. I really can't even think of anybody in the prime of NXT that was so fucking green that got so much screen time. Lars Sullivan.
Yeah.
Lars Sullivan. I had to dig into the depths for that one.
Yeah, people remember Lars Sullivan. I haven't seen any.
They do. I'm surprised.
I haven't seen any of Tony D'Angelo in the ring. But this is my point. I'm all for putting young talent over, but you do it gradually. Don't just like shove them down our throats, because who the hell is mainstream people going to tune in to see? Ciampa and Gargano or Tony D'Angelo? Who the fuck is that?
Well, it's not even, you know what? It's not even a matter of shoving it down the throat. It's do it right.
Yeah.
Do it the right way. I mean, this was, like I said, as simple as can be. It was out with the old, in with the new. I mean, they obviously set up for the ultimate passing of the. This should be passing of the torch-ish. Knowing Ciampa, he'll put on a fucking banger with this kid. But I mean, it's like, personally, as a guy that lives for storytelling, especially being an AEW fan, New Japan, blah, 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 the whole nine, this is like it should have been the conclusion should have happened sooner. You know what I mean? Even if they ended up just having a rematch, be like, oh well, you beat me, well you can't beat me in a 2 out of 3 falls or whatever. The point of the matter is like that passing of the torch would have already started, and then it's like, okay, cool. Then you go into War Games, and then it's fucking the what was the other? Give me some other fucking winners of the thing. Okay, so you had the new guys winning NXT. So again, and then on top of the fucking Joe Gacy. So Roddy's not going nowhere. That's what you're telling me. Roddy's going nowheres, nowheres, because fucking Joe Gacy then would have won, right? Harlan, or unless Harlan's gonna win this belt. And now I didn't finish NXT, and highlights suck. Somebody is fucking telling me that this thing is an open weight championship all of a sudden.
Right.
I don't know what's going on.
What is it? X division?
I don't know. I guess that way it's so fucking Harlan can go for it. I am literally scouring the internet right now looking for it, but this is what I'm hearing from like people, and it makes no sense to me.
I heard rumors they were dropping the Cruiserweight title.
That's what I'm hearing too.
So
I
guess drop that, bring in a new title where it's basically a lower mid card.
For show? I don't fucking know. I don't like this show.
No.
I don't like this. It feels so bad. I mean, like I said, I enjoyed the action of War Games. The storytelling was whatever. And then, because, again, having to do Mahilites, NXT, the show as a show, was as fucking... God, I hate to say it like this. I apologize in advance. It's like white people cooking. It's just not seasoned enough. You know what I'm saying? There's no flavor. Trav is kicking stuff right now. I'll show you flavor.
Yeah, me too.
I know, I believe it, but I'm just I'll use the stereotype for the Californians out there that are listening. It's just, I mean, they even started with the fucking cage match on NXT for fuck's sake, and it was, I mean, God bless Roddy. I mean Kyle. God bless Kyle. Jesus Christ, you have to try hard with this fucking guy. I cannot stand this giant edge fuck. I mean, yeah, he looks good. He moves.
Does he?
Like a fucking well-oiled robot. That's how he moves. I'll give him a little bit of credit. He's well-oiled. But he is no good. And he's supposed to be a giant monster, I think. I don't know. I see, that's the problem. I don't know. I don't get this show.
This is the problem. Skill don't mean shit. He's 7 foot. Okay, give him a job.
7 foot my ass. He's probably like 6'6". Fuck out of here. 7 foot.
Yeah, but WWE will bill him as 7 foot.
Oh, don't give me that shit. Where's fucking Damian? Well, no, that's right. Damian Priest is on the main. Fuck.
They'll stand him on a phone book backstage for interviews.
Yeah. Yeah, do that. Yeah, get a little taller, Bell. Or you're gonna have the fucking dude just slouch down some more. Yeah. Fucking God, what goddamn fucking dude was it? He would do like this power stance every time. Yeah. Every time he cut an interview. Was it Tom Phillips? I don't know, maybe.
I think so.
Probably somebody that's not employed there anymore.
Oh, well, the Irish guy. He probably does it.
That sounds about right. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Honestly, I didn't watch War Games. I was gonna. I got like 10 minutes into the women's cage match live and thought, I gotta go to bed. So I intended to watch it next morning, but obviously I had to put the results up for the predictions title, so I had to see the results before I watched it. Saw the results. I don't want to watch this anymore.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah. I wasn't really pissed off about the women's result, but it didn't make sense to me because Toxic Attraction are on one hell of a momentum rush and you just killed it. Well, you didn't kill it, but you stopped it.
Yeah, you did not help it. That's for goddamn sure.
No. And Dakota takes another loss.
Yeah, that again also doesn't fucking help. And they know this shit.
I did hear about a nasty bump with Cora Jade.
What was that?
When she landed on her arm. And I guess she dislocated her shoulder or something. And apparently Io Shirai popped it back into place for her.
What the fuck? Was I not paying attention? That had to be some shit that I didn't see. Because, I mean, I was cooking during the first part of the fucking show. And
Seasoning,
yeah, you got it, baby. I mean, all of my shits, and you know.
That's what I was told anyway by the lawyer.
Oh, that guy. That
yeah.
Guy.
Yeah, she injured her arm at some point.
I mean, hell, that's banana. We gotta look this up now. Broke ass arm NXT. Gotcha.
Yeah, literally, like somebody tweeted, I don't know what was louder, the sound of Cora Jade arm popping back in place or her scream afterwards.
Yo, what? I need to fucking look this shit the fuck up. Like the video.
Yeah, we sadistic. I want to see the video.
I know, yeah, it was terrible, but hey.
Show me the gruesome injury, please.
Hey. Let me see this thing go kapow one time. I don't know. I have to check if I have to find shit later. I can't find shit on the biz.
Maybe this is what we get for not watching matches back.
Well.
Maybe if you booked them better. I
paid attention to what I gave a shit about, all right?
Yeah. So main event results, I can only compare it to like Power Rangers Dino Fury beat the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Get the fuck out of here.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Original is superior. Shut the fuck up.
Always.
But so looks as if Gargano's done.
That's been the fucking debate all week, man.
At least he's taking time off. But as far as Kyle O'Reilly goes, he had no reason to sort of say farewell unless he is leaving.
I think he's done. Vince is not that big a fan of him.
No, he ain't done shit solo.
Yeah, and he's not gonna. And the cool Kyle thing is not gonna do jack balls ass anything.
No.
In the main. So yeah, I think he's gone. I was under the impression that him and Roddy would be gone, but like I said, from the looks of it, Roddy's going nowhere. I mean, they don't mind him probably because he's like the fucking best worker they have in NXT. And then my guess with Johnny is he's either going to get a main roster run or he's going to be a coach. I don't think he's leaving. Something tells me he's not leaving. I would hope he would leave. You know what I mean? I would love for him to jam and actually go do what he wants to do. But I think in all reality, he'll stay. And the crazy thing is his wife will leave.
Yeah. Well, she's already debuted on an AEW, right?
Who's
I got confused.
You're thinking of
Marina.
Roddy's wife?
Yeah, Marina Shafir's debut.
No, that was the thing. Marina, that's what I was driving at, though. I mean, that was the other thing, is Marina showing up in AEW. I think she did Elevation or Dark, one of the two.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's fucking cool. Good for her. I didn't really see the match or nothing, but I mean, I'm more talking of Candice.
Yeah.
When she comes back from, her maternity leave, I really don't think she'll hang out in NXT. I think she'll go jam and, she'll probably go to AEW. That'll be terrible. Your husband's a coach in NXT and you work for AEW.
Right.
Oh, well, fuck it. I mean, because like I said, these are the four, all four of those guys could leave and go right to NXT and girls and guy, whatever. And they would fit in perfectly. Now they wouldn't have to be main stars either. I mean, you can put DIY back together if you want to and then re-split them up. That's awesome. Roddy immediately gets suckered into the whole fucking, super elite, the super clique, whatever. They restart Mount Rushmore when fucking goddamn Kevin Owens shows up, and he will. I mean, it's possibilities like it. I hate that it's like, and this brings me to another thing that people are starting to get at, and it's starting to make me mad because I don't want to be the fucking WWE people. Okay, being such a big fan of AEW, the AEW diehard, if you will, I don't want to be the WWE dork, and that is referring to AEW guys going to WWE. No, don't do that. We're not going to label them. These are professional wrestlers going to WWE. Do not label them as AEW guys. Yes, they were made and created, and we got, well, not pause. They were made way bigger stars thanks to AEW.
Yeah.
Does not make them AEW guys.
Just like nobody that came from WWE to AEW is a WWE guy. They wrestled before WWE. They're wrestlers.
Exactly. They worked for this company. Now they work for this company. And, I mean, the whole thing started because people are like, well, what if MJF really were to leave? First off, I don't think he would. He wouldn't really work in WWE as much as we think. There's a possibility of it.
He
would rub somebody the wrong way. Off. Yeah, it would do him no justice. And it's like, you know, if he were to go, well, that's the thing. I can't really bring myself to say it like that because he wouldn't. He wouldn't. No. Like I'm telling you, he would rub somebody the wrong way, and they would want him to kick him out.
Yeah, MJF in WWE would have to be neutered.
I mean, it's bananas. Stop it. Stop putting labels on motherfucking guys. It's a fucking dreamland for guys to work. That's what WWE is. Just, okay, he's going to go chase his dream. And when he goes and they fuck him over and they make him look like a dork, a.k.a. Keith Lee, and he goes back to the indies and he's fucking saved, oh, well. Go make your money, though, and have fun.
Yeah, MJF
We'll see you in 4 years.
He seems like somebody who's got his head screwed on.
Mm-hmm. Agreed on that one.
So, I don't think there's like enough outrage to go around. So, joining us now for the first time since announcing his stepping awayness is the podcast machine, Mike Larkin. Welcome.
Hey, happy to be back, man. The three of us doing the damn thing. I had to hop on, man. We had a weekend of NXT War Games, the takeover, and a lot of stuff going on in the weekend wrestling. I will say this. I didn't hate War Games. I actually thought it was a very good show. I know I've been one who's been very pessimistic about it as much as you guys have, but the optimistic part about it is my dad was into it, so I watched the go-home for it. Didn't hate it. I thought Kaylee Ray and Dakota Kai had a great ladder match. So did Braun Breaker and Johnny Gargano. Then we get into War Games. Every match had a great story to it with, I know you talked about Duke Hudson, the gambling geek, as you would call him, the poker, and Trevor Lee there, old Cameron Grimes. I mean, it reminded me of the Kurt Angle Edge reminiscence of Judgment Day 2002 with that closing there and how he got to shave his head. Well, some of his head. The War Games matches I didn't hate. They made Cora Jade, they made Waller, they made Braun Breaker. It gives him the rubber match there.
I'll give you the Waller thing. Yeah, like, he looked really good. Yeah. No, but hold on.
Okay.
When I see this guy, I swear to God, like the first two times I seen this Grayson Waller kid, I was like, bro, you're dressing like Jack Evans, or at least as far as like clothes wise. But then I was like, what are you, fucking like Glacier's son or whatever? Like, come out here in a mask one time. Like, I don't know. His style really threw me off, but he really got I guess what's the fucking word I want to properly used, I guess is a fun term. In the War Games match, he showed me that he can do, I guess, the fun stuff, the fun flippy cool stuff from high risk and shit. So I mean, he impressed. Now I don't fucking. If you say a goddamn positive thing about Tony D'Angelo, I swear to God, I'll go to fucking New York or wherever the fuck right now, because that guy is just the hottest of the garbage.
Hold on a minute. You mean he's directed traffic like he's the mob? Tony D'Angelo, you bunch of stunads, huh? My grandmother used to call me a stunad, God rest her soul. Nobly Don from Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn, man. That's how it was. That means you're stupid, you're confused. A bunch of stunads, huh? Huh? Faison? But no. Well, I didn't hate him as much, man. I thought the crowbar with the neck breaker that he did off the top with Pete Dunne was kind of innovative and unique. I mean, it's the character, man. And here's the thing. I know Tony Kirkendall and a lot of you guys have been talking about it. With the way the brand is now, you don't even know half of who the hell these guys are. So the way they are, it reminds me of, so they're not focusing on Adam Cole and guys like Keith Lee. You know, you brought these guys in from the indies and that NXT, the black and gold that we all know. This is more like okay, we have OVW, we have the farm system that was in the early 2000s, Dangerous Danny Davis, Jim Cornette. Here's an unknown guy, John Cena. Here's Randy Orton. Here's Batista. Here's Shelton. Here's Brock. Here's Rico Constantino. Here's the guys that would be in the Spirit Squad. Here's Muhammad Hassan, who was Mark Magnus. They're going back to, we're going to develop these stars. And that's just like, you don't know who they are, but you're going to know who they are. So they're preparing for the future as much as we may not like it. I understand what they're doing. It's not the third brand anymore. It's the developmental brand. And now we have guys like Grayson Breaker. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
But this is what killed ECW. You're using an established name as a banner for these people that nobody knows who the fuck they are to prepare them for the main roster.
It's what they're doing now, man, with Vince and Bruce. Like, I understand the process, and I mean, some would say trust the process as it's known, but I mean, let's just see how it goes. I'm saying give it a chance for those who haven't seen it, but for those who have seen it, there's a variety of everything in professional wrestling nowadays, which I'm going to say right now, man, we have AEW, we have WWE, we have Impact, we have a lot of stuff. Hell, we have some of what's left of Ring of Honor with Final Battle coming up this weekend, and how apropos is that name? My goodness gracious. But yo, man.
We got NWA in front of 90 people.
Oh my God, dude. It is what it is. I didn't hate War Games. I was actually talking with Robert Davis about this. He enjoyed the whole show because he thought every match served its purpose. But yeah, no, it's not something for everybody that doesn't like the fact that we had like these guys that came in the black and gold and we focused on, hey, we're from the indies, boom. Now it's okay. We have all these homegrown talent and we're gonna make it. A lot of people don't like it, and I can see why they don't like it. But for those who haven't seen it, give it a chance. There is still some good wrestling stuff, and then there is the vignettes like Matt Riddle being the shaman with MSK.
Oh, that was the best part of NXT this week. I'll tell you that.
That room got smoky as fuck.
Yes, it was.
Great.
So Matt Riddle playing the role of Trey Miguel like we had in the Rascals,
Yeah.
It's fine with me, shit.
And Toxic Attraction, I will say this: Mandy Rose, Cora Jade, and all of them did their thing in the War Games. That is another one, the part of NXT that I love, and we've talked about this. The Toxic Attraction really makes it, and Mandy Rose is doing some of her best work, helping out these young girls and doing the damn thing. And besides, she's not bad to look at now in this brunette style of hair, and her overall look is amazing. But yeah, no, with NXT as well, Braun Breaker, you may hate the name, but I got to say, Rick Steiner's son is going to be awesome, and I look forward to him in Ciampa again. I know you're not a fan of Von Wagner, Mo, but I didn't hate the match with Imperium. I thought they told a good story.
Oh, no. Fucking Imperium is fantastic.
Yeah, Von Wagner, I know you're not a fan of.
Giant Edge. I cannot. This guy, fucking gigantic bump machine he is. I tell you what.
I got to say, though, with him and Kyle, and I did see the cage match, I didn't hate it. You know what I'm saying? I understand what they're doing. But still,
I will carry anybody.
True that, man. True that. But yeah, Andre Chase, I will agree with you though, because I have been hearing the show in the last couple of weeks. Andre Chase is kind of meh with me. I'm kind of
this guy and his education.
Oh, he's the geek of the week. Oh, he has been.
He's got a damn fucking in the fucking running with Nick Patrick geek of the fucking year. I've only seen him like 3 times.
Like I said, there's not a lot of bad talents there, but it's just like it's Vince and Bruce. You know what I'm saying? It's Vince and Bruce now.
What the problem now from an out? I guess the outside looking in, if you will.
Yeah.
The way I see it is, you took what NXT was starting out, as in as the black and yellow brown, actually NXT on the fucking, was it not on the WWE network or whatever prior to their. Or after their bullshit, fucking Carney Games nonsensory.
Yes.
So you get old school NXT, aka a bunch of dudes, super green, we're kind of working the main style, blah, 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 blah. Minus the main roster inserts. But they're turning it into the 90s at the same time by giving so many fucking character people. You fucking Tony D'Angelo, character fucker. Fucking Legato at this point, he's a character fucker. It's you know what I mean? This is what it is. What's the fucking martial arts dude that was fucking singing goddamn Shawn Michaels theme a couple weeks ago? He's a fucking gimmick. You know what I mean? We're back to the 90s, brother. The gimmicks we're talking, fucking son of a bitch. Where's fucking Mang at? You know what I mean? That fucking
Repo Man.
That too.
Well, look at Nick Khan in that interview we did here with Ariel Helwani. He's talking about, we had this Las Vegas camp they were at, and the whole fact that he's talking about, we're preparing for the future. If they don't fit for us, then, pretty much he gave the businessman attitude. But at the same time, it's like, how do you not see someone who can move the needle like a Keith Lee? How can you not see someone who can't move the needle like an Aleister Black or Bray Wyatt, who's selling you a buttload of merchandise? So you can understand how Nick Khan's coming from, because that's kind of a lot of the seeds of what we're seeing in NXT 2.0. So, but at the same time, it's like, man, you're getting rid of all these people, and you don't want to focus on the past. Hence, Bill Goldberg in the summer of last year. But still, you can understand what you're saying. But still, it's just go ahead. I'm sorry.
Even more than that, now we got WWE nil next in line to get fired. All these athletes and everything that are now becoming wrestlers, which has always been a thing in wrestling, but now they're literally focusing this whole show group, whatever the hell it is, around just hiring athletes
not just former athletes. How good do you look?
Yeah.
That's why
let me see your
Giant Edge
six-pack.
is in the ring, because he's big and he looks good.
I kind of get it. I mean, they've had some success very recently with Bianca Belair, hell of an athlete. I don't believe she wrestled for very long before she came to WWE. But she was hugely successful in athletics.
And that's the thing, too, as well, because, I mean, you see all these people with the athletics and stuff, and you talk about the ages as well. Like, they don't want to hire anybody like, mid-20s, early 30s. Lady Frost actually recently did an interview with Fightful, who was now in Impact doing her thing with the knockouts. Like, when she did the tryout, and I think she had a match with Asuka on Raw, if I remember correctly. She's like, yeah, they thought I was too old. And she's like, I'm in my early 30s. And she's like, I get it, but still, it's like, you're in your early mid-30s, but look at it from an age standpoint of Big E is 35, Bobby Lashley, your former champion, is 45, who was feuding with Bill Goldberg, who's 54. So it's like there's a lot of double standards there, too, as well, from men and women in the ageism type of thing. It just ageism in general. They want to focus on the mid-20s now. That's why we got Braun Breaker, which, again, name sucks, but Rick Steiner is an amazing talent as a kid.
Oh. He's not as green as the others because they've invested time in him before they pushed him to this spotlight.
He's doing it for a year, man, but then the genetics are there though, so that also helps.
Well, I mean, if you listen to any of the interviews Braun's given, I think he did one recently where people were saying like, "Hey, dude, you have a lot of Bill Goldberg influence." He's like, "Well, yeah, the guy was around in my fucking house like every fucking weekend, hanging out with my dad and uncle." And now that's the thing that I've always dreamed of, and thank God it's finally come to fruition, is what the hell would the offspring of the Steiners look like in modern day professional wrestling? And the kid, he has it. He literally has it. I've been saying that for weeks. That's why I get so angry at this whole thing. That if you would have been a part of the call earlier, what I was saying about the whole, like I said, the action of War Games was good. It's the storytelling that makes me mad, because it's like you could have literally had Braun win the title when he first went up against Ciampa. Boom, clean slate. This is the start now of the takeover of NXT 2.0. And then you go into War Games and then clean sweep. You know what I mean? Whatever, like Cameron Grimes has to lose. Now, I mean, I kind of don't like that outlook or whatever. You could probably get away with that one. But you know what I mean? The whole point would be like, Imperium wins. They do the thing with Kyle and Giant Edge, and then the fucking War Games match, and it ends just the way it ends. And then it's an actual sweep. Now NXT 2.0 is taking over. They're also not going into the thing looking like fucking bad guys. The fucking old guys were way more over than anybody, than the fucking young guys. And that's the whole point of the thing. It's meant for the young guys to get over.
Well, also, the War Games feel like this time around it's just like for the sake of having War Games, meaning it's like, okay, we're going to have the new guys against the old guys. Here's the battle of like brand supremacy, the old generation versus the new guard. And it's just like, it's just so, it kind of just felt like it's something to be there. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have that special feel of a War Games like we've seen in past War Games.
War Games has not felt the same in fucking, God, I can't even tell you the last time War Games felt the same. It kills me. Because they all wait until everybody gets into the fucking ring, and then they stop and they separate rings. You ready to go over there and whoop some more ass? We've been fucking whooping ass for 25 minutes. You ready to do it again? I guess so. Hey, and it just kind of takes away from the thing. But I mean, you got to drag the show out. It's meant for the thing. entertainment. I get it.
Hey, Lethal Lockdown did it too. Okay, Jeff, swing from the cage and dive down with the trash can, man, or just swim on top of the ladder on top of the friggin' Lethal Lockdown, man. So we had that too.
No.
Did you guys also? No. Did you guys also talk about the story with Corey Graves?
No. Wait a minute. What story?
What the fuck is going on with Corey Graves?
All right, hold on. Let me get it back up. So Alyssa Marino.
Did Carmella pee on him again?
What in the shit?
So Alyssa Marino, who was a former.
I saw something, but I don't know what the hell it's about. Go ahead.
So she pretty much accused Corey Graves of being a sexist. So here we go. She had tweeted, "When an announced team can't focus on a match and is constantly commenting on the physical appearance of competitors, especially when it's women in the ring, it's time to find professional broadcasters who can tell the story without being distracted by the athletes." Which Corey Graves replied, "Well then, I suggest you find a different field than sports entertainment. If you can't differentiate between a TV character and an actual journalist, then I don't trust anything you have to say. Good luck." And pretty much he was referring to that, and it's like Corey Graves is talking about Carmella, who he's with. So it goes with the story of her being the most beautiful woman in the world. So it's just, she went on the whole, like, he's being sexist, the whole 9 thing.
Well, how come nobody points this shit out to Vince? Like, it's him too, you know? He's the fucking guy that's out there telling what to say, goddammit.
Yeah, then she also went on to say, "I don't often share my takes on things, but I work hard to prepare myself as a broadcaster. I've studied how great commentary teams can elevate matches, but it's really grating to hear announcers get lost in how they think competitors are in the midst of a match."
I'm going to say something, and it's probably going to sound sexist in this context, but it's not. When I saw her name and her face, I had no idea who she was. I don't remember her in NXT.
She was very briefly, Daz. It wasn't.
Oh, there you go then. Okay.
It was then she left. Yeah.
Very briefly.
Very briefly, yes. And Corey Graves also said, so this other guy, Norman, chimed in and pretty much said, "Responding to criticism regarding how you talk about women by telling a woman that she's in the wrong line of work possibly isn't a good move, but you do you." And Corey Graves wrote back, "Responding to criticism about how I speak on TV about a character portrayed by my actual fiance trumps any of your woke bullshit, but you do you. You're welcome for the virtue signal boost." So Corey Graves was not having this shit.
That's not surprising.
He said, "You son of a bitch." So yeah, Corey Graves and Alyssa Marino apparently had a thing about, sexist and how he commentates, baby.
Well,
that was
again.
He's also a heel commentator, so.
I was just.
Hello.
Has she ever heard Jerry Lawler commentate? Because fuck me.
That's what people were saying. It's like, have you heard Jerry Lawler back in the day when we had puppies and we had the Girls Gone Wild commercials on every commercial break on Monday Night Raw back in 2003? Hello.
Right.
And WWE did a pay-per-view with Girls Gone Wild where Tori Wilson and Stacy Keibler and Nydia and Test were all on that pay-per-view. Hello?
Ridiculous.
So yes, Alyssa Marino had to get all up in her feelings and go after Corey Graves.
I mean, she's literally worked in the wrestling business. Surely she knows.
She got hired in I think early 2020, late 2019, early 2020, but she was on one of the list of budget cuts after that too, because it's we're not really doing much with her, and we weren't. We only saw her for a cup of coffee, but she had to take to Twitter and say Corey Graves. No, why? And just go at her, man, for no reason. Yeah, damn you, Graves. Damn you. It's like with him and Dana Brooke, because remember Dana Brooke, he said something about Dana Brooke's in-ring work, and she went at him, and he's like, I'm trying to get you over the best that I can, and it was pretty funny. So yeah, it's just Twitter beefs, man.
Wow. Yeah, I saw a thumbnail, but I didn't click on it, so that's all news to me.
Well, the big thing too. So what do you guys think about the Jeff Hardy thing?
I think that if it was anybody else, you wouldn't be so quick to judge. You would assume he was injured, but just because it's Jeff Hardy, people think he's fallen off the wagon, when it could just be a concussion.
That pissed me off, to no end, because it's again, like you said, you're wrestling a match. Could be concussion, could be stomach, could be something physical. Not everything is, I'm going to go right back to doing drugs.
Yeah. Oh, he used to be on meth. He must be on drugs again.
Yeah, they sent him home.
Why would they send him home, though? Especially if he's hurt. So that's the thing that gets me. And trust me, I'm not trying to be that guy that's like, fucking Jeff's off the wagon. Because I don't give a fuck, honestly. None of my fucking business. He's a grown man. Do whatever the fuck you want. But why else would this company send you home? You're really going to tell me that they're up and got a concussion, they're going to send you home?
I mean, I'm not saying it is a concussion, but it could have been. Like, there's a lot of things it could have been that it doesn't have to be, oh, he's on drugs again.
I'm not buying it. I don't think it was drugs. I don't know, but I don't know. Unfortunately, I have to be one of the realists and immediately go to what in the fuck would get you in trouble to get you sent home?
I mean, the fact that he got sent home isn't strange to me because people get sent home from tours all the time. The thing that's strange to me is that he just left through the crowd. And, like, security had to run after him.
Did you see Bully Ray talk about it on Busted Open Radio?
Sometimes I try not to pay attention to Bully Ray because he's kind of hit and miss in what he says.
Pain in my ass, that guy.
He was pretty much just talking about, hey, maybe just Jeff wanted to get the hell out of there, you know what I'm saying? And then pretty much he was talking about Jeff wanted to get the hell out of there, and he chimed in about it. Let me get the rest of it because it just friggin' popped up on my screen. Hold on. Bully Ray talking about Jeff Hardy. Hold on. Sorry. There he goes. Bully Ray discusses Jeff Hardy being sent home by WWE. So this is what he fully had to say. He started out by saying, listen, complete speculation as to why Hardy decided to go home, leave. You never know. Life on the road is difficult. I've explained this to you before, Dave, because he was talking to his host. Lots of things could be going on in somebody's personal life. He still was able to get out there, I guess, do the match, and when the match was over, or before the match even ended, he just decided to jump over the guardrail and head up through the people. Is that what you're telling me? That means to me that he just wanted to get the hell out of there. He didn't want to deal with anybody in the back. He didn't want to answer any questions. He just wanted to split. So that was pretty much what he had to say. And he wrote, it's a really weird turn of events. I hope Jeff is okay. Obviously, you know how I feel about Jeff as a person, the history that we've had together professionally. So I hope he's okay. I hope his family's okay. And I hope he's in a good headspace. Maybe he just had a bad day and needs to go clear his head a little bit, and that's it. So best wishes to Jeff. That's what Bully Ray had to say.
Fair enough.
All right, I guess. All right.
I mean, Matt commented on it and just said he's okay. It's not my place to talk about it, basically.
Yeah. Right, and here's the thing, too. I watched that Broken Skull session with him, and I really enjoyed it because, I mean, you could tell he's a dude that's taking responsibility and that he was in a good headspace doing it, and he was having fun. So, I mean, like I said, the Broken Skull is definitely something to check out. And I got to say, as far as the network guys, have you guys seen any of the Ruthless Aggression Part 2 narrated by Pat McAfee?
I ain't got the network.
Okay. I have not because I honestly have not been paying attention.
You got to.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'll be honest.
Well,
guys,
now that you're telling me it's fucking packed, I gotta check it out now.
Yeah, well, they talk about OVW. They talk about Shawn Michaels coming back. They did talk about some of the gimmick stuff like Elimination Chamber and the Taboo Tuesday pay-per-views and all that good stuff. So it's a watch. It's a good watch.
Okay, all right, I'll check it out.
So while we're on the topic of WWE. I mentioned at the start of the show that some of the things we were going to talk about on this episode, and one of them was WWE dropped their balls, not the ball, their balls, once again on Liv Morgan.
Okay.
I mean, I get it from, you know, Becky's a heel, she cheats to win, but how many freaking chances have you, like, had to, like, pull the trigger on Liv Morgan now? This year alone.
So they do the video package, they talk to her mommy. And pretty much it's on almost pretty much the exact day that, or if not the exact day that Lita and Trish main evented Raw back in 2004, and you have Liv lose. It kind of reminds me of, remember in 2011 Bound for Glory, Desirino, where Bobby Roode, there's talk of Bobby Roode, he's going to go over. They're showing the video packages. They're in his hometown.
Oh, man, that pissed me off so much.
And Kurt Angle wins because Hulk Hogan said, brother, not him, Kurt's got to get the win. Fucking Hulk Hogan, you son of a bitch. But no, it's one of those things where, like, you had a point to make Robert Roode. You had the point to have him beat Kurt, but you didn't do that. So you had James Storm beat Kurt, and then James Storm loses to Bobby Roode so he can turn heel. And they should have just had Bobby Roode win, but that's another story for another time. So in this particular situation, you have Becky get the win with the, you know, the roll up, and she's holding the tights. She's holding the rope, much like her victory over Charlotte at Survivor Series. So for me, I'm like, oh, you didn't do it with her, but also you see her mouth afterwards that this is not over. So they're probably going to have a rematch at day one, and I think you have Liv win it there, so you can have Liv vote for Liv, go for Liv for champ, 2022, you start off with Liv Morgan as the Raw Women's Champion.
I'm fully expecting that. I mean, I know I'm probably like overreacting a little bit, and that's the way we're going. It just seems like, can you stop? Just do it already.
It's a slow build, brother. It's a slow build.
I know, but you know WWE fans, they'll turn on Liv if they don't pull that trigger soon enough. It almost happened with Daniel Bryan.
Hey, you know what, man? Sometimes people blow their loads too quickly. It happens.
Yeah, particularly WWE.
Well, I'm not, proud of it. It happens, though. You don't have to make fun of me.
It just happens.
Just
Stop
happens.
making fun of me. I'm just kidding.
It's like Forrest Gump, man. Whoa, you just stepped in a pile of dog shit. It happens.
Yeah, shit. Shit, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh boy. Well, before we get into AEW, people, we obviously have a guest this week, which means we can do some trivia. And for me, it's a perfect opportunity to introduce this new round. So, not so long ago, we did the first ever Ring of Games. The beautiful thing about the Ring of Games is there's so many different games that are available. We only did 10 rounds? There's so many more we could do. And this is one of them that we didn't do, which...
Love that he gets so excited.
I'm excited. I'm also nervous about this round, and you'll see why in a second. So, this is like a trial run for the next time we do the Ring of Games, because the round is called Ring des Spiel.
I'm sorry.
Who win?
That's Ring of Games in German, which is a nice clue to what this round is about. I gotta ask these questions in a foreign language.
What? German?
But you'll recognize names and stuff, and you just have to figure it out. It will be multiple choice too. So,
my
lord.
My answer is Marcel Bartel Nye. Or Das the Wonder Kid. Where's Alex Wright when you need it?
There you go.
So first of all, I'll give Mike a choice of two topics. They're both in a different language, and the topic will relate to the question.
They're both in a different language.
So, your two topics are Hom Mort or Naturstacker.
I don't know if I want either.
Take a wild guess.
What was the first one?
Hom Mort.
I'll take the one with the H because it's shorter than the one with the N.
Well, that's in French.
The one with the H because it's shorter. I like that.
That one's in French, and French people are probably going to be so insulted by my pronunciation that was French for dead man.
Phoenix would be so mad right now.
So, oh man, if Phoenix was here and he'd have gone for the other one, that would have been amazing. So,
it would have been amazing.
Mike, your question is in French.
Okay. I don't speak French.
Neither do I, so I got to do my best with this one.
He's almost.
The good thing is the question's about wrestling, so some of the words don't actually change.
Okay.
So the question is, let me do my best French accent as I dummy my way through French.
Hey, you know what you got to do? You got to channel your inner Jean Girard. We invented socialism and the ménage à trois.
Yeah, I'll just say ménage à trois, Undertaker. Okay. The actual question is...
All right, let's go with that.
Quel championnat The Undertaker a-t-il remporté à Vengeance 2001? And the options are...
Okay.
Poids Lord, B, Intercontinental, or C, Hardcore. Those two options didn't change.
Okay, so The Undertaker fought Rob Van Dam at Vengeance 2001 for the Hardcore Championship, and he beat him chokeslam off the ring, so Hardcore.
You're going for Hardcore. See, it's easy to work out when you see some of the words. The answer is Hardcore, yes. The question was, which championship did The Undertaker win at Vengeance 2001? Option A, Poids Lord, is the only one I translated, and it's French for heavyweight.
Okay. Well,
that's exactly what I was going to say.
So...
Wait, hold on. You're forgetting...
that sounds like it's heavyweight.
You're forgetting the best part. Besides Undertaker chokeslamming him off the stage for the win, you forgot about the best part of the Undertaker Rob Van Dam hardcore match at Vengeance. Do you remember the best part?
Yeah, he cut his hair short and it freaked me out.
No, you remember the part that happened in the crowd?
Oh, is that the one where about his mother?
No, so he's fighting RVD in the crowd, and they're all chanting for RVD in the background. Undertaker looks back and he goes, "Yeah, RVD's getting his ass kicked."
I thought you meant the one where somebody yelled at Taker that Undertaker, you suck, and he said something like, "Your mom sucks."
No, that's not what he said. Hold on, if you're gonna get it right, he's like, "If you sleep with your sister, say what? What exactly?"
That was perfect.
Okay, so Moses, you get Naturu Strucker, which is Nature Boy in Icelandic.
Oh wow. Okay.
Sounds difficult, probably isn't really when you see the options. So, oh boy, some of these don't even look like letters. This question in Icelandic is: Sem gerði Ric Flair face í síðasta pæti WCW Nitro? And the options are, and again, only one of them has changed: A. Stinger, B. Bret Hart, or C. Scott Steiner.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm so motherfucking lost.
Alright, let me try and do this again. Sem gerði Ric Flair face í síðasta pæti WCW Nitro? Stinger, Bret Hart, or Scott Steiner?
I think you're talking about the finale, and I'm going to go with Sting.
Alright, the actual question is, who did Ric Flair face on the final episode of WCW Nitro?
Oh, yeah.
And of course, it was Sting.
Or Stinger. I was laughing as soon as you said Stinger. That made me laugh in that language.
Oh man, yeah. That's a fun round. It's not so much fun for me, but it's fun for everybody else to try and work it out.
You know what? Now that you say that, I can only imagine how that round would go while dudes are on video. Can you imagine the facial expressions? Like, fucking Chad killed it last time. Like, he would get fucking weirded out by other people's questions. His face would just throw you off, and it's like,
yeah.
Imagine him having to listen to somebody else's, some other language. Jeez.
Oh.
You're bringing back memories now, too, because I know, Mo, you're going to review it when you get to 01, but Sting and Flair on the last Nitro, not one of their best matches, and they'll say it, and the match was only like 9 minutes, which was, the build-up when he's like, surprise, when they're doing on Nitro, Sting, the build-up was great, but the actual match was not the best.
Yeah.
Only 9 minutes, but, hey, final Nitro, and then they embraced, which was nice.
Yeah, I guess it was like, fuck it, last night, don't care.
Flair didn't even want to be there, and he'll admit it. You can tell by his whole facial expression throughout the match and throughout the night.
Yeah.
Good.
Cause I'm sick of standing up beside it going south. I'm sick of never being able to cross the line. I'm sick of pretending everything is fine. You got it, you're just a freak like me.
Where were you
when CM Punk returned to pro wrestling?
Where were you
when Cena and Reigns came face to face?
Where were you
when Hangman won the gold?
Where were you
when Becky Lynch shocked the world?
Where were you
for the budget cuts? Max Wrestling presents the Maxis Awards 2021, December 26. Where will you be?
Cause I'm sick of standing up beside it going south. I'm sick of never being able to cross the line. I'm sick of pretending everything is fine. You got it, you're just a freak like me.
At the 5th annual Maxis Awards are coming in just over 2 weeks. You can decide Wrestlers of the Year, Match of the Year, Pay-Per-View of the Year, and so much more. Go to maxwrestling.net/Maxis right now to vote. You have 1 week left to vote. Vote closes next week, because we're obviously going to be recording a little bit of the Maxis as we go along. And don't forget, there's championships on the line too. Moses defends the television championship for the first time, and you get to choose the opponents, the challenger, whether it be Chad Malcolm, the Phoenix, or Travis Anderson as his opponents. And speaking of the Phoenix, he also defends the Knowledge Championship, and again, the challenger is up to you people. You get to choose between Chad Malcolm again, Daniel Crimmins, or Ryan Sutcliffe. And finally, the World Championship is on the line as current champion Chad Malcolm defends against Mike and you guys get to decide what type of trivia it will be. If you don't know, there is a match types tab on the website that explains the differences. The options are, of course, quickfire, 3 stages of knowledge, or full trivia mayhem. Which may now even include Ring of Spiel, because it seems to go so well.
It worked, bro.
I'm looking forward to it. I think the thing what was funny about the last time we did for the world title, like Phoenix and I have always had that, like we one up each other, and he got me by 1 the last time. So I'm looking forward to having some fun with Chadster, if you will, going into it for the world title, man. All I need is that, the TV title, I'm looking at you, Moses Marquez, and some more.
Well, I mean,
be good.
That would be a double Grand Slam. Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, you only really need the world for the old format, the world of the Grand Slam.
I just want some gold around my waist.
I just want the gold.
Gold, I love gold.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, go to, again, matchwrestling.net/Maxis to vote. And, of course, also remember the McMahon Award for Wanker of the Year. Much coveted time of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, we already know who the Wanker of the Year is. So.
Oh, yeah.
Its initials are NK.
Yeah.
By the way, I also got something to say about Chad really quickly. All right. Can I just say he is probably, and just because when he won the title when I was there for Promo Slam and just watching how he just took a guess on Diva Dodgeball at SummerSlam 2004, that is probably one of the most unconfident world champs I've ever seen in my damn life, and I love you, Chad, to death. But just after that answer and all that just still makes me laugh, because he's like, you know what he did? He pulled a friggin' Ron Burgundy, reading the teleprompter in friggin' Anchorman. I'm Ron Burgundy. I'm the world champion. Friggin' fish. I'm talking to you, Chad. You probably never seen that movie.
He is a very lucky competitor when it comes to trivia.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
Alright, so Dynamite last night. It's in Long Island. So we kick off the show with MJF's music. Out comes CM Punk to boos. A tirade, a tsunami of boos. I never thought there would be anywhere that was loyal to MJF. Not even his parents are loyal to MJF. But you disrespect MJF in Long Island, you're getting booed.
Speaking as a Long Islander, I can absolutely attest to those people in the arena doing exactly that, because when you're Long Island, when you represent Strong Island, it's the passion, it's the determination, it's you rep the city that is Long Island, the L.I., baby. It's not just for Zack Ryder, it's for that son of a gun MJF, who is probably one of the hottest commodities of Long Island, if you will, man. He's from the plain to the view, plain view, baby boo.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even go heel on them when he came out for his match. He just soaked it all in, which is very out of character. Like, MJF is like the ultimate heel. You would think he would still shit on his hometown, but...
Are you kidding me? This guy was fucking crying, bro.
Yeah. But,
Okay, so hold on. I don't mean to interrupt you. I gotta ask Mike. Mike, besides the fucking Islanders, who do you got? Like, okay, so in Long Island, because I know there's a thing in New York. Like, I guess if you're Manhattan, you do but with it, no, not Manhattan. I guess if it's Upper East Side or whatever, you're a Mets fan. If you're fucking from like the Bronx, you're a Yankees fan. Where does Long Island land in that?
So for Long Island, well, I can speak for Steve, Mr. Nickerford there.
There you go.
Steve is with hockey. Steve is the biggest Islanders fan. If you're Long Island for hockey, you are New York Islanders. If you are in the city, you are New York Rangers, and the Islanders and the Rangers have that. Even though it is New York City is more like Queens. That's Rangers. Long Island, everything New York Islanders. So that's the thing there. With the Yankees and the Mets, I can say, speaking for Steve, like if you're Queens or something, the Bronx is the Yankees, and Long Island, Queens, that's more the Mets. So if you're on Long Island and you're a baseball fan, you go for the Mets. But if you're more towards like the city with the Bronx, like you mentioned, that's more Yankees.
I know.
So the Jets. I could throw the Jets in there too.
You
the goddamn Jets.
I don't understand why the fuck MJ or fucking CM Punk didn't like go after like the Jets too. Like, come on, bro. They're sitting right there. They're sitting ducks.
They will.
I get it. It's fucking the Long Island. It's the Long Islanders. I'm not tripping.
The Islanders will always get that, that heat for, what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest with you, and not the Islanders, and I kid Steve with this because he likes to take jabs and be that son of a bitch. the New York Islanders and the New York Rangers, as far as the hockey standpoint, the New York Rangers have not won a Stanley Cup since 1994. The New York Islanders haven't won anything since like the early 80s. And I'm like, you mean, and they may, and I said to him, I said, here's the problem with the New York Islanders. Every time they go for the Stanley Cup, they choke. And they haven't won a Stanley Cup in like 30-some years. They can try as much as you want. You can chant those yes chants because you love it so much. They ain't going to win. And then he'll tell me to go shut up, and then he'll growl at me, which is the most funniest thing ever. I've never seen a grown man growl after his team loses. It's hilarious. He girred at me, and I will still never forget that.
He also probably directed his jabs at the Islanders because Punk is all about hockey.
He's a huge hockey fan.
And I know Steve isn't a huge wrestling fan, but you need to show him that CM Punk promo.
I absolutely will. Well, no, he saw it too. I think the New Day did it one time, and he's like, "Oh, so they're bad mouthing New York Islanders," and I think Elias did it too. And he's like, "Yeah, that's what it is. If you're at the Coliseum or Long Island, the top team to go after is the Islanders, not even the goddamn Jets. And if you're in New York, like Madison Square Garden, like the big one to go after is the New York Knickerbockers." And I love me
Knicks.
Yes, and I love me the New York Knickerbockers, but they have not been the same since many a years now, man. And it's as a Knicks fan and as a basketball fan, it's sad, and I don't want to feel sad. So let me get glad, and let's talk some more AEW.
Yeah. So, Punk just continues to take shots at the Islanders, gets booed and booed and booed and booed and booed, and he keeps asking like MJF, "This is your guy." He formally challenged MJF to a match, but didn't specify when. I guess we're all assuming it's going to be Revolution. So we're immediately following this segment, we get the Dynamite Diamond Ring match, which ends up with Dante screwing over Team Taz. Greatest thing about it was Taz's reaction. I love Taz being on commentary when anything negative happens to Team Taz. Because he gets so outraged.
Send Hook.
Yeah, they've actually turned Send Hook into a thing. Like Taz's big announcement, next week we're going to send Hook.
About time.
Punk's just sitting in the back like, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome for the t-shirt.
I would not be surprised if like that was literally like what happened like when the show was over, Punk's just standing there by his locker.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Like, yeah, fuck you, Punk.
Oh, my
Punk's
God.
just standing there with his hand ready for the royalties.
You let me know when the shirt merch comes in.
It's so funny just because, and first of all, we've not seen Hook wrestle at all, hence Send Hook. But God, man, I'm curious to see how he does, man. I'm looking forward to seeing Hook. Send Hook.
He's just like a slightly bigger Marco Stunt.
Yeah, I can see that.
Slightly bigger Marco Stunt.
As long as he's not like David Flair, because there have been many second generations. I mean, Richie Steamboat with Ricky Steamboat. Richie Steamboat was not terrible. David Flair sucked. David Sammartino, Bruno Sammartino's son, sucked.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's the legacy. Like, if the legacy is too big, you ain't gonna do very well. Like we had Ted DiBiase too.
Yeah.
I mean, The Rock did great because. I mean, Rocky Johnson was big, High Chief was big, but The Rock became fucking huge. Huge, this guy.
Huge. Both figuratively and promotionally.
Yes. So, next week, we have Dante versus MJF for the ring. So after the match, we get a little beat down, and one little thing annoyed me about it. It was like MJF teasing, should I go and save Dante or not? He runs down. We all know he's going to jump on the guy. Yes, he's enjoying the hometown love, but he's still a dick. He ain't going to do the right thing.
Of course not. Are you kidding me? You know who we're talking about here?
And then Punk comes to make the save and he gets booed again.
Again, like I kept saying all night long in the TSK, I cannot believe, like, this is the first real show that, like, Punk was getting booed. And it's like, and you can tell as people are, like, doing it because they don't really want to boo him, but they're just like, yeah, fucking.
Well, yeah, he was getting booed, but he was also getting CM Punk chants. There was a bit of a mixed reaction there. They were like, he's disrespecting New York, but I love the guy.
He's real cool.
He's really talking shit about my favorite hockey team, but I love CM Punk.
I embarrassed the shit out of him.
Well, hey, the New York Islanders fans, last thing I'll say about them, they're happy that they're in that new arena, too, as well, because, I mean, the Nassau Coliseum, and as someone who's been to the Nassau Coliseum all his life, my first wrestling event was at the Nassau Coliseum. It's a fucking dump, to put it bluntly. It's a fucking dump. So instead of having that... Instead of having, them freaking make it over and do shit, just they got this new arena. It's built. It's good. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to travel as much from where that is located as opposed to the Barclays Center. So, I mean, hey, you got something even better.
So speaking of getting booed, on Christmas Day, we got Cody Rhodes versus...
On Christmas Day.
Why Christmas Day?
Because Christmas Day.
It's on a Saturday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because the Maxis is on 26th, and that's on a Sunday. I don't know.
Fucking goddamn Cody Rhodes. That's why. Fucking son of a bitch.
Wait, can I make a comment about Cody because I forgot I wasn't on last week. Can I say it just because? All right, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes is a dumb fucker, and this dumb fucker. I'm quoting you, Moses Marquez. So he fucking takes the bump in the fire. And people were starting saying that it was better than Edge and Foley. For those people, you can fuck off, come back and fuck off right again. So I know they said they're reminiscent of ECW. Think of like the chair swinging freaks, Balls Mahoney and Axl Rotten against the Dudleys, and Tommy Dreamer and the Sandman against the Dudleys one night stand. But at the same time, he did not need to take that bump. There was not that much of a story to it, and he did it on a regular-ass fucking Dynamite, and he only did it because, hey, the fans are booing me. How can I have them not boo me? I'm going to do this, I'm going to take a spot in the fire. I'm going to pin him on fire, a ring of fire. We didn't start the fire, Billy Joel. It's one of those things where I look at it from a stance, too, as well. You look at the bill with Edge and Mick Foley, right? He feels that he was screwed. Mick Foley gets this big WrestleMania moment, and it ends with Edge and Mick Foley. There's nuances, there's stories, there's layers upon layers upon layers. Cody Andrade, it's like, I'm over here, I'm over there, let's have a match. And then we did that bullshit. So, I mean, it was unnecessary. It was not a fit. I thought he was dumb.
Then we did that bullshit.
He didn't have to do it. And if Brandy hadn't covered the whole thing in like a liter of fluid, it probably wouldn't have blown up as much.
Okay, that's the thing that I'm telling you. Well, you know what? The bump, you're absolutely right. It didn't really need to happen. But that was my whole thing too. It's like you got this freaking chick. She has no idea what the hell she's doing. She's like, let me just bring a gas can out here and fucking. And of course, it's gonna burn forever. And then you're Cody. Like I don't know. I guess he was cold or something because he's just gonna hang out in this fire. Oh, I'm on fire. And it was just.
His back was peeling before too, and I have a question of like, was that something to protect his back from the flames?
I was just gonna say there are people telling me, well, that was for protection. I'm like, what? Yep. He looked like he just got sunburnt.
No, they did. He rubbed the anti-whatever it is on him that they put on the back, so, but then that shit fucking came off as he's fucking wrestling this long-ass match, and then he freaking got burnt to a fucking crisp. But I also look at it from a stance, too, as well. That is the other reason why they booed them, because here comes Brandy Rhodes' irrelevant ass out here to light that bullshit out there, and nobody wants to see Brandy Rhodes, and here's what they're going to do. They're going to friggin' do the next season of what the hell's the name of that?
Roads to the Top.
I hate it so much.
So just the less famous Miz and Mrs.
So that will be the pilot. They're going to friggin' show this match, and guaranteed that'll be the first episode of I'm back, I'm Brandy, and look at me, and then it's just ridiculous. So yeah, they're probably going to highlight that on the pilot of season 2.
Honestly, I didn't have a problem with her popping up. I thought it was nice to see her just like show up randomly to set the table on fire. The problem is it wasn't set on fire properly. It was over set on fire. Like, you want a little fire, you don't want a towering fucking inferno.
Right,
no,
but
she
then
didn't give a shit.
But then I got pissed because then I saw she was wrestling on Dark like right after that, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh,
now she's getting back in the ring. I'm like, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But yeah, if the table wasn't an inferno, it probably would have been a slightly cooler spot. But like again, Andrade's face was in there, but Cody took the brunt of it, and like he's still like half burnt this week. So anyway, back to the point. He's challenging Sammy Guevara for the TNT title next week. Not next week. Christmas Day. So
Christmas Day.
I actually figured out why Rampage is on Christmas Day, because they're taping it on the Wednesday, and they don't want people up at ass o'clock to watch Rampage on Christmas Eve.
Because I don't know.
Because it's Christmas Eve.
Fucking Uncle Dave would say this all the time. Christmas and wrestling are like they go peas in a pod. Like it's been going on since the 20s. I swear it probably has been. So I mean, whatever. Fuck it. Oh wait, you want to know why? I know why now. Because all day Christmas Eve. Fucking TNT and TBN or TNT shows the Christmas Story.
Right, yeah.
That's what it is.
You shoot your eye out, kid.
Flood them. Yeah, there you go.
Friggin' sticking his tongue up in there on the friggin' pole, man.
Good stuff.
Well, they also have that, and they have the friggin' marathons of Elf now. I mean, they have Elf and A Christmas Story, so you have the 2 marathons.
I don't mind Elf.
When's It's a Wonderful Life usually on?
I don't know.
It's normally on like USA, and it's normally Christmas Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, then you'll see Miracle on 34th Street. I gotta say, and I love Freeform, but how many times do I gotta watch Home Alone 2: Lost in New York? That's what I'm saying. They're already playing.
Times we put it on, pal.
I'll be honest. The first 2 were my jam, but then once we get to Alex D. Links and Home Alone 3, I'm done. Go ahead.
We're on Christmas season in cinemas. Like for the last 2 weeks, we've been showing Home Alone, Elf, and the greatest one of all time, Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
By the way, what's this new friggin' Home Alone with this like chubby little like?
It's
the NXT 2.0 of Home Alone.
What?
No, it's fucking worse than that. Don't even.
Did you watch it?
No, but I've seen literally the trailer and was like, "This is the hottest garbage I've ever seen."
I stopped watching Home Alone after number 4.
I didn't even watch number 4.
Don't.
Yeah, I was just.
Is that the one with
Don't
French
do
Stewart?
it.
Is that the one with French Stewart? Was French Stewart in that one?
Yeah, they got this little kid who I don't know what the hell his name is. They recast him as Kevin.
Little son bitch.
Even though he looked he looked younger than Macaulay in the first fucking Home Alone, but he's supposed to be an older Kevin.
Oh God! Like no.
Sure.
The only reason I also know French Stewart as well, because like when I was growing up in the Disney Channel in the 90s, like the first Inspector Gadget, did you see the first one with Matthew Broderick and Rupert Everett?
Yeah.
Quality shit right there, boy. I tell you what.
Then they get to the second one, and it just absolutely sucks. And a lot of people don't remember the second one, rightfully so, because it was terrible. It's like when they had The Mask, and then Jamie Kennedy was in.
Well, yeah, but that was also during the prime time of like, here's a hit movie. Okay, well, we waited like 7 or 8 months too long to think about a sequel. Now we're gonna bring out a sequel, and this guy's already signed on to 3 other movies, and we can't get him. And yeah, no, it's fucking. I hated those times.
Well,
I used to get fucking sequels for the most. Like a bullshit movie would get a sequel. Like, why in the fuck would I want to see that?
The Butterfly Effect with Ashton Kutcher and friggin' Amy Smart got friggin'
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher? Yes, they had a friggin' direct-to-DVD sequel for The Butterfly Effect, and it had nothing to do with the first Butterfly Effect.
Ah, man. French Stewart was actually supposed to be Marv.
Really?
Fuck that shit.
There's only one Marv, and that is Daniel Stern.
Yes.
Oh, my God. I'd rather watch Daniel Stern and Celtic Pride friggin' again. Whoop, there it is. There it is, Scott, cheering on Damon Wayans, wearing the Utah Jazz jersey, because reasons.
Oh, man. Just stop, Disney, for the love of God.
I know.
Oh, man.
Trying too hard, man.
What's the other cool Christmas? Oh, right. Santa's Little Helper.
Mm-hmm. How about Santa Claus the Movie with Dudley Moore?
Yes. Classic.
Mm-hmm.
And now back to wrestling. You know, I mean, obviously we're gonna get the stupid, what's it called, the street fight at some point on Raw where they have like chairs and Christmas presents and shit.
Yep. Miracle on 34th, baby. It's
That's
coming.
the one. Miracle on 34th Street Fight.
They did one year with David Otunga. It made no sense, but we had one with Randy Orton and David Otunga one year.
I don't think anything will ever top the look on John Cena's face when he opened the present and pulled out a steel chair.
Yes.
It was like, oh my God, an acting career that didn't take 20 years to take off.
See, that will always make me laugh because he's starting to realize how Rock's schedule is freaking awesome. Because John was always about, oh, I'm here all the time. I never give up. Jack, I'm always here. And then freaking he's in the movies. And like, oh, Dwayne, I guess, had a point about that movie career, huh?
And in all fairness, he ain't doing too bad.
Not at all.
But I don't don't think he's working quite as hard as The Rock, who can't even show up for his own 25th anniversary.
By the way, I had something to say about Cody there. Okay.
Oh yeah.
T-Pain, of course, was in the friggin' crowd because friggin' the Go Home show or Go Big Home, whatever the fuck it is that he's also on.
Go Home and Big. Yep, you got it.
Go home and get big.
Oh God, I'm a T-Pain fan. I love me some Bartender. I love me some, I'm Sprung and that. Ooh, if you're looking for me, yep. But the thing. But still, at the same time, it's like, why? You know what I'm saying? It's like when Rosario Dawson was there. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep putting up these people, man. These people. All these people.
The great thing about Cody's gimmick is that he's obviously slowly turning heel while saying he's never going to turn heel. And I think the great thing would be if he was...
yeah, he fucking tried to go through the heel exit. Like,
yes,
here. Oh, wait,
that was
wrong side.
such a tease.
Laugh so hard.
I love Sammy Guevara as TNT champion, but I think it would be so funny if Cody
Like
took the TNT title and then people are like, you fucking ruined Christmas. You're the ultimate heel.
Thank you. Nope. Now it needs to happen. Now I don't care if Sammy wins. It needs to happen. And so I can get Fuego on BTE to yell, "You ruined Christmas."
Yes.
What the fuck is Sammy's number? I'm texting him right now.
Or even, let's get JBL. Because I always remember when they used to do the recap shows, and like there was one when they were talking about the Miz, and JBL just said, "Miz, I hate you. I hope your Christmas is terrible."
Yes. Remember that? I think was that like Bite This or one of those things? Yeah, buddy.
One of those stupid recap shows. What was it, like 2000?
Wow.
Whatever, 4 year in advance or whatever, year in review or whatever the hell it was.
Those, 2004, you had Ivory and Todd Grisham hosting the WWE Experience. Josh Matthews was hosting the Bottom Line. They had Afterburn. They had friggin' Todd Grisham hosting that stupid-ass Fantasy Sports every week, and I remember watching that, and I'm just like, yeah, because WWE fans want to enter in a Fantasy Sports League where you can have your favorite superstars because they want to act like it's fucking football, and I'm like, nobody cares about this bullshit.
You know what was cool? XS with Trish and Coach.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Basically just more Trish. It was cool, but...
Hey, we got Lita with Coach on Heat for a little bit when she hurt her neck.
Yes. And we also got Lita on Bite This, which didn't really go very well.
Oh, they talk about that on the Ruthless Aggression Era thing. They talked about Bite This. They talked about Stone Cold pretty much saying that the product is piss poor. What? Before he walked out, and they showed all that good stuff with Bite This and JBL. No, here's the thing. Goddamn Bruce Pritchard. He's on there. He's like, I hated about this because, you're not have that sense of reality because one guy, he's on TV and he's acting a heel and then he's acting like a nice guy on here. JBL's talking about John Cena on Bite This, talking about how he's a great athlete and he's awesome. And then here as a heel, fighting him and all this good stuff. It's like, so needless to say, I hated the show, in that Bruce Pritchard way. I love you.
I love you.
I hated the show.
Yep, that's what he pretty much said. He hated Bite This. He hated the whole thing about it because it blurred the lines.
Right. So also on AEW, Riho and Jamie Hayter didn't really go Britt Baker's way.
Banger. Bro, why these ladies had to go so hard?
Right.
Why? Why? Like, they went too hard. Like, this is probably the best I've ever seen Jamie Hayter. Like, I haven't seen much of her, so I apologize if I'm already like, there's somebody like already yelling at me. Whatever, bro. I haven't seen a lot of her, and what I have seen of her has not been very good. This was very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Riho is a fucking stud.
This was like Jamie's first chance to kind of spread her wings.
Yeah, it was a breakthrough match for her.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Also, wait a minute. I have to also correct Moses for a second because he said somebody be yelling at her. That would be a her because Ella J, if you guys follow her on Twitter, she loves her some Jamie Hayter. That's the queen for her, man. She loves her some Jamie Hayter.
I'm not nobody's doing nothing. She's been, I don't want to say green. Something's missing with her for the first couple of times I've seen her. She did real good in this one. I'm not going to give it all to Riho, but it was still real good. So don't take nothing bad from it. Good job.
Yeah. And as far as the TBS title goes. We now know the 2 semifinals, which take place. I don't know when. When's the dates?
Fucking shit.
It's got to be sometime in the next 2 weeks because the final is obviously January 5th. But anyway,
That's not how you spell.
it's fun. Yeah, they don't have the dates on Wikipedia. It just says semifinals.
It says January the 5th.
Yeah,
except
that's the
semi.
final. Yeah,
You're right.
I don't know what the dates are for the semifinals.
Probably winners or winners coming.
Winter's coming.
Oh, hold on. No, never mind. Just you're right. Semifinals. Fucking Wikipedia.
But
okay.
I love how I look up Winter's Coming 2021 and it's like the Olympics? No, damn it.
Oh, AEW, goddammit. So Thunder Rosa and Jade Cargill and Nyla Rose and Ruby Soho. What I could see here is, guys, because if you remember from the Casino Battle Royale, which Ruby Soho won, I could see them doing like a rematch kind of thing. Like since Ruby and Thunder were the final 2, they can have Ruby and Thunder go for the title. But I think they're gonna go with Jade because they're pushing the fuck out of Jade.
Yeah, we've been saying that for a couple of weeks. It's got to be Jade and Ruby, and it's obviously going to be Jade winning because they're using this tournament to showcase her more than anybody else, I think. And as for Ruby, she's got her own issues outside of the tournament.
By the way, Jade Cargill still sucks, and I watch her every. I know she fought what's her face, Janai Kai, who was on Ring of Honor and stuff. Thunder Rosa's like protege. So I'm gonna say right now, quick squash, good, because I didn't have to see any more Jade Cargill in the ring, but she still sucks, man. And I hate to say that because she has we've said nice built stature doesn't mean that you can work, and she still sucks. Do you guys still think she sucks, or am I alone on that?
Oh, you're not alone.
Why would I think any different?
Okay, God, I was about to say because, like I said,
as Michael once said, Michael, you are not alone.
You are not alone. Friggin' don't get me started. I love that damn song. I am here with you. All right.
We lost him.
Oh yeah, I'm glad. I was like, what?
Okay, so I'm looking at a preview and it says, additionally to the next TBS Women's Championship tournament bout, which was announced for the show next week. It doesn't specify which one. We also, of course, have a little bit of a blood feud between Serena Deeb and Hikaru Shida.
Okay, all right, okay.
I'm trying to remember where this feud really took off. Like, I'm sure one of them just jumped the other one. Pass.
Yeah, that's fuck.
I think it was in the first round. Shida beat Serena Deeb, and Deeb just lost her shit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. The giant upset to start it all.
Yeah. So it's looking like we're at least gonna get Thunder Rosa and Jade next week, and then maybe Nyla and Ruby on Rampage.
Yeah.
Because Winter is coming. Is both nights. They're taping Rampage the same night. So that would make sense.
Well, good for them.
Yeah.
Do it, Brad.
Okay. And finally, I nearly said it. Bryan Danielson, B-Dry, continues his run through of the Dark Order. This time with Johnny Hungy.
All right. I got to speak as, again, fellow Long Islander, and John Silver is from Long Islander. I have seen this dude wrestle with Alex Reynolds as a part of the Beaver Boys at the NYWC, the New York Wrestling Connection. Him just being number one, John Silver, in that building, and just him just killing it on the Northeast Independent Wrestling Circuit to where he is at AEW, wrestling Bryan Danielson. Dude doesn't get enough credit. I know people think he's entertaining with the Johnny Hungy stuff, but that dude is a brick shit house for his size, so strong. I'm very happy to see him get that main event push right there in Long Island against Bryan Danielson. He really held his own.
Yeah. And
held his own's an understatement. Johnny Hungy can go. I've said that aplenty. He is a favorite of mine. I enjoy him, but goddamn B-Dry, fucking okay. If he's not stomping dudes' heads in, he fucking spiked the shit out of poor fucking Johnny with this goddamn pile driver. Knocked his ass loopy.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking refs like he's out, dude. He's fucking out. I'm yelling at you. He's out. Like, fucking get the fuck off of him. But he wouldn't do it because he's a madman.
He's back to being Bryan Danielson, Ring of Honor champion, the bouts with Nigel, the bouts with Takeshi Morishima. He's back to being that American Dragon.
Which is great. Just don't headbutt nobody.
Yes. And don't get a detached retina.
Oh, it hurt.
Yeah. That still gets me to this day, that detached.
No gracias.
People can't see this because it's audio only, but Mike has his camera on and the cat's just showing his ass to the camera right now.
I'm
He's like, excuse.
I'm gonna get him. All right.
Cat's like, oh, let's go. What's up? I heard world class podcast. I'm in here. Yo, what do you mean? He's at.
World class fucking podcast. Here's the ass.
There you go, baby.
It's a cat's ass.
The cat walked in and was like, I heard cats get millions of views on YouTube. How about this?
I'm the cat's ass. We have cat's ass. We got Mr. McMahon in his ass. Oh, God, we got a lot of ass. I like to love him. I want to kick him. All right. Really quick with Billy Gunn also. What was a better theme song, the Ass Man or the one? I got it all.
Oh, Ass Man all day.
Ass Man all day.
Same. Even though the other one was not bad, but still, the Ass Man, you cannot beat.
No, it was a cool song for his new gimmick, his new attitude, whatever. But Ass Man was just icing on the cake.
Where the money was at.
Yeah.
And the shortest tag team ever that he had with the Big Show, and they were the Gun Show during the agents. The Gun Show. I remember getting SmackDown Just Bring It, and I saw them as a tag team, and I'm like, wait a minute, when the fuck did this happen? I'm like, oh yeah, the Invasion. Gun Show, baby. Gun Show.
This guy, how many tag teams can you make with the word gun?
Well, his move was called the Gun Stinger at one point in like 2004 when he started doing that, that he got him in like a side slam, and then he spins around into like a tilted like power slam kind of deal. Oh, yeah. Gun Stinger.
All right, well, as people can probably hear, my boiler's warming up, so this is kind of reminiscent of when Andre Corbeil's furnace was about to blow up on the show. So let's wrap this up.
Here.
Let's first go to the Geek of the Week.
Pencil neck geek, grit-eating freak, scum-sucking pea-head with a lousy physique. He's a one-man, no-cut, losing streak. Nothing but a pencil neck geek.
Fucking Duke Hudson, repeat offender. I think it was was it last week?
Andre Chase.
Andre Chase, that fucking guy last week. So goddamn Duke Hudson this week. First off, like this happens. I shouldn't really make you the Geek of the Week, but the reality is you came out looking like fucking Jake Paul's wannabe twin. That fucking stupid ass wig on your head. You lost. Your head got shaved. Get over it. Like that thing killed me. I want to give him props because, like I said, that was probably my favorite match of the whole. I was about to call it a takeover. I had to stop myself. Of the whole little special, but he is still bona fide, absolute geek.
Pencil
Chuck it up for another week.
The wig kind of reminded me of the Kurt Angle wig. Again,
a little bit.
It wasn't necessarily like the Molly Holly wig. You know what I'm saying? Molly's was not as bad as Kurt's, but yeah,
well,
I would put up the Kurt one.
At least it wasn't Vince's do-rag.
Okay, first and foremost, man, who's for the do? I love do-rag Vince. You can't tell me otherwise. Because he's friggin' going up to John Cena and HBK. What? You talking about my brother's crime time? Peace out, my brothers.
Wow.
And then John Cena's face, friggin', he's finally lost it. And this was months after he was on Survivor Series. What's up, boss? Keep it up, my N-word.
Mm-hmm.
And Booker T.
That era of Vince just didn't give a shit.
No, that friggin'...
No, he thought he was over. What do you mean he didn't give a shit? He's like, watch me get over with these kids. No, motherfucker. No.
Well, was the big thing, and friggin' he's wearing a do-rag. Everybody's got the do-rag, so I'm gonna say peace out, my brothers, and I'm gonna say the champ is here and do my Vince face. So it's just it was terrible but funny at the same time. Hey, they brought in Kevin Federline at the beginning of that year to beat John.
God, yeah.
Why you got to bring that back up?
The Cena K-Fed feud. Wow. If you wasn't around, I'd be spearing Brittany.
Oh yes, that was amazing. But at the same time, at least what they've said, like later on, like they did talk about how K-Fed did have a lot of respect and he was very cordial to everybody. So at least he didn't phone it in like that goddamn son of a bitch Jeremy Piven, who I can't stand, Dr. fucking Ken. But there's a lot of celebrities that they've had that friggin' have phoned it in that just suck. But Bob Barker will always be my favorite guest host just because of him and Chris Jericho.
My favorite was Ozzy and Sharon guest hosting Raw, and Sharon had to remind Ozzy of what match he was booking.
Yes, that too.
We're going to have Chris Jericho versus Big Show. Love you, Ozzy.
The man, bro.
Okay, as Mike is with us, I will let you also choose a wrestler of the week. So let's hit the music.
Okay, this is a tough one, man, because, all right, I'm going to just say it just because I really enjoyed the main event this week. And, I mean, Raw, I did enjoy Big E and other doing stuff with Bobby Lashley. And the main event with Becky and Liv pissed me off, but it was still, like I said, I understand the storytelling. But just because of the hard work and the hometown boy that he is, I got to give it to Johnny Hungy, Bryan Danielson, man. So it's a toss-up between the two because it does take two to tango. And that was a damn good match. So I'll probably go with B-Dry.
All right. You know what? I did really want to give it to Liv Morgan, but rest of the week I'm talking about. And
I was about to say, I was like, shit, you, me too, goddamn it.
But I think I picked her as rest of the week very recently, so I'm just gonna go with somebody else who also put in a hell of a performance this week, and that being Jamie Hayter.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, I had flashbacks when you said, I want to give it to Liv Morgan because it reminded me of Mr. Woodcock with Ethan Suplee and friggin' Sean Scott and Billy Bob Thornton. He goes, "You want a slice on the house?" "No, thanks, I'm good." Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat either if Woodcock was giving it to my mom.
Fucking wow.
Oh, the things that come out of your mouth when you don't think.
Right, though? Good stuff.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your week is complete. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us at Max Wrestling UK on social media. Thank you to everybody, as always, on SoundCloud. Keep those downloads, plays coming. And, of course, our website, as always, is maxwrestling.net. Don't forget to go vote for the Maxies. You got 1 week left. You can follow us on social media at TheCaptain512 and at SMRPodNet. And this week at SMCL92.
Did you combine my two Twitters at SMCL?
SMCL92. It's MCL92, people.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And for old time's sake, who you been talking to?
Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, first and foremost, since I haven't been on the show to talk about it, guys, go check out LFC 35 Booty Camp 3D. Yours truly, ring announcing. Dazzy telling me I'm looking buffer than the referee. Thank you, Dazzarino.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah, you got to see the photos because it is very funny. Oh,
Yep.
Referee looked like a child. He stood next to Mike.
He's very, very short. I will say this, but he's a hell of a guy. Shout out to Coach Remy. So you guys can check out LFC 35 Booty Camp 3D. Main evented by the first ever Lucha Lingerie, La Scorpia versus Volcana. And Volcana did an amazing job. Much did La Scorpia. The whole event was fun from top to bottom. It was great to meet my peers finally in person. So you guys can check it out. StephenMikeShow.com, SM Show 1 or SMCL92 as Dazzy so eloquently put it there together. At MCL92. Instagram is Larkin_92 and MLarkinMB. You guys can check out lingeриefc.com, and there will actually be a new Life of Mike. Since we are video, give me 2 seconds, guys, because I'm going to promote this. I know this is audio form, but I got to let my brother see this right now.
All right, and while he's doing that, Steve, go listen to CM Punk talk shit about the Islanders.
Yeah, do it. Do it right now.
You can't see it, but I want to show my brothers this. So this box is a representation of a lot of negativity. So what we're going to be talking about in the next episode of a part 2 is really trusting the process, because whatever is surround us, it could be in a box, it could be our mindset and our overall individuality. We have to get rid of that negativity and start thinking positively. And I talk about trusting the process and just a lot of great things that really implement a lot of things into our lives and other people's lives. So it's going to be sweet. I look forward to putting that out. So yeah, that's the last thing I wanted to promote.
I was waiting for you to finish that up with some Will Smith. So this is our little boundary box. And we're going to put all that shit in there. And we're going to throw that motherfucker in the ocean. And the only way you can get this back is you got to be motherfucking Jack Cousteau.
Yes.
So,
I was being serious for a minute there, man. You got to feel smart. I love that.
Well, I got to bring the fun up because, listen up, you pencil neck geeks. This is what Moses has for you this week.
that's right. So as we've heard, or as it's been put out there, as far as wrestling stuff, Max is the only thing I'm doing probably until 2022 hits. It's just something I got to do. Bolt Ran has been getting kind of crazy. The end of the season's also coming up too. So that's the other upside. About 4 games left in the season. 2 episodes had dropped already from last week. We're apparently people are liking more of the rant style. I was having like my notes. I was real professional. We were going down stats. People are just like, bro, yell at the goddamn microphone, because that's what I've been doing and it's liking it. So later today drops the I guess the recap. I've been calling it the recap rant for what game did we just win against the Bengals, and then we're gonna be talking preview that drops tomorrow for the Giants. There's a lot to talk about. So many dudes out for the Giants. It's one of those trap games, so we got to talk about that. Other than that, I have been requested, and I don't know how well this is going to work, but I have been requested to do a New Japan beginner's guide, considering that Wrestle Kingdom is 1, 2, 3 days. It's going to be on a Tuesday, a Wednesday, and a Saturday. Who the fuck signed up for this? I don't know. I did. Let's do this, though, but that's what it's going to be. We're going to get a beginner's guide. I might do a review. I don't know. Worst case scenario, I'll cover a bunch of it on here.
Oh, Mo, you forgot one, man.
What's this?
Well, first and foremost, man, we're going to do it soon. We got to find the time here because I still want to do it. I put the feelers out there. Mo and I are going to do the first ever Max Wrestling Watch Along, and I made it
that's right.
Because it is coming up in January, and we've talked about it many a times on this show, and I did write some notes to build to this. We're going to watch Triple H versus Scott Steiner from the Royal Rumble 2003, one of the worst matches in Royal Rumble history, but my God, what a sight to see. And yes, Scott Steiner was hurt with a foot injury, but holy shit, like not even into like 2 minutes into the match, they're already chanting Steiner sucks. It's a sight to see.
Yeah, it really isn't. But.
And here's the dude, isn't it amazing that if he would have not fucked up that match, and if they wouldn't have, if they would have gone past No Way Out, that would have been the original WrestleMania match, you would have had the DQ, and then you would have had the Triple H probably get the win there, and then they would blow it off at WrestleMania, but then they went the Booker T route. Aren't you happy they went the Booker T route? Somewhat,
I'm not really happy about either one, but okay.
But, I mean, Booker T should have won, number one, but number two, at the same time, it was all about race, guys.
You say that, and you're absolutely right. But the more shit that comes out of Booker T's mouth these days, the less sorry I feel for him.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, I know where you're going with that, because I know he said that he was pretty much putting over Triple H was a bigger star than CM Punk, right? Is that the one you're referring to?
He was saying Triple H pre-marrying Stephanie was a bigger star than CM Punk ever was.
Ah, yeah. Well, Booker T is
he's a company boy.
He is very much a company boy.
Well, we will see you because next week winter is coming. So we'll be here for the fallout to Winter is Coming. Possible huge debut, much like Sting last year. We'll see what happens. We also got.
That's right. Yeah, we did. Did we talk about the tease of the Bray of the Wyatts?
Well, was it a tease? I don't know. We'll see.
I think it was, but let that fucking sit in your brains for an entire week, and we'll find out next week.
And then we also got B-Dry and Wangman.
Oh yeah, good shit.
I love that they changed the H on the graphic.
Great, the best.
So, go watch some wrestling and then come back and listen to us talk about it. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night. Bang.
I'm going to play this because I made this, and hopefully we get to use this more, Max. Here we go.
So,
take it to the max, baby.
How much royalties do I got to pay?
I don't even know, man. That song's like relatively new. I saw that. I was like, I got to make this, man. This came out in friggin' September of this year. It's only like a couple months old. And I saw that. I'm like, I got to make this into a thing. We got to use that, man. Take it to the max. Take it to the max.
Bikini contest. No, we still didn't like him then. Miz, I hate you. I hope your Christmas is terrible.
Oh, he found it. What was that from?
There it is.
I have no idea. I just literally looked it up and fucking Michael Cole and JBL Bash Miz.